Fine, welcome back. I think tonight we might swing the end of the Bronco around this way and try to take off the back bumper. That's probably about all I feel like doing tonight. I am doing a lot better than I thought I would be at this point. I think the big thing was getting Sparkles back. He's back here with me now, and it'll take some time to get used to the new normal of not seeing him, but I'll get there eventually. But I think the main thing is I need to just kind of focus on the Bronco. That kind of helps clear my mind. I mean, I don't want to forget him, and I don't think I ever will, but it's not good to linger on stuff that you can't change. He's gone, and that's the way it is. So, but anyways, we'll swing this around. I know this is junked up. I need to do a lot of cleaning, but we'll try to take that back bumper off. And if we get that off tonight, I think they'll be doing pretty good. I think I'm just going to cut that hitch right between the bumper and the body. Just cut that straight in half, and then we'll have to clean it up. Cause I do like the bumpers. I guess the original bumpers to it. So I'm going to try to save them. I don't think I'm going to do a big. I forgot what those are called, the big brush bumpers and stuff, because I don't plan on taking this off-road any. But anyways, if we get that far tonight, I think we'll be doing pretty good. That way too, I can I don't know if I have any better access to the back body mounts, but we can probably maneuver around there a lot easier without that on. Also, if starting to get cold out here. I think today we had a little bit of freezing rain. It's not that bad out here right now. It's right about 50 degrees, so that one says 40. So it's not too terrible. But I'm gonna have to get a couple heaters in here. I think I have one stashed up there, and I got one down there. So we'll get those plugged in, and I think it'll be okay. One thing I like about this time of year, though, is no wasps. That's a big plus. And I haven't touched this stuff over here, like I said I was. I guess with everything that's been going on, I just hadn't really felt like doing it. But I think it's good for me to kind of get out here, clean stuff out, clean stuff up, work on the Bronco. And two, I just like the fact that he's back home with us. This is, I don't know if you want to see it, this is the bag he came in. He's inside another bag in here, and if y'all ever get a chance, there's a poem called The Rainbow Bridge. It's pretty good. But and they also gave us made a little clay imprint of his paw. So I like to put his name in there and bake it. We're gonna keep that in the house somewhere, preferably where it won't break, because that would be pretty devastating to me if it broke. Anyways, he's here now. He'll be around here for a while. I don't plan on burying him anytime soon. At least not until spring, because it's pretty muddy out there right now. And tomorrow they're calling for just a downpour, so I don't want to bury him in that, and it'd be getting cold and the ground be getting hard. And I think I'm going to keep him around here. Might build a box, might buy a box for him, but I'm going to find a spot to put him that's out of the way but still visible. I don't want to get it dirty or get any paint on them. But yeah, it's definitely tough, but I'm doing better. A lot better than I was last time. So sorry if I talk about them some more, but this might be a little ongoing thing until I just not get over it, but just learn to live with it. Anyways, sorry about that, but it does help talking about it. We'll flip the Bronco around. I'll put my cut wheel on my grinder, and we'll cut that first, and then we'll try to break those bolts loose. I don't know if I can. They've been on there since, I think, 71, so it might be kind of difficult, but I don't think I have a breakover bar in here. I think it's in the Camaro, and we still need to start the Camaro and Healy, but that will be next week, probably, because things are gonna be pretty wet from here until after Halloween. But we'll get those started up too. And me too, I think, just finish this project out. I don't know why, but I think it'll help me deal with losing sparkles. I don't know why, I just have a feeling that getting it done will kind of not bring closure, but just I don't know. I just have a weird feeling, but I think the big part of the last video was just him not being here. Like, I know he's not here, but just his remains not being here with us. Now I got them here. Like I said, I'm doing better, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it'll just take a little bit of time. We'll keep on working on the Bronco. I'm actually surprised myself that I came out here, but if you made it through this spiel, thank you. And next time I weld, I will be wearing welding gloves. I know I forgot who, but they pointed out that I should be wearing them, and I am, just like the safety glasses, cutting stuff. I don't want to mess up my vision. I don't want to get burned, so I want to take more safety precautions, because I realize I'm putting this stuff out here, and I'm just kind of, I say willy-nilling it, but just just doing it and not thinking about safety, and that's a bad thing, especially if people think they can do that, they could get hurt. So I'm gonna be more safety conscious with stuff I do, especially that bandsaw. I'm gonna make a stand for it one day, and that way I won't be just resting on there rocking around. I think that's all I got to say right now. So let's just get back there and turn the Bronco around. I think I'm just gonna leave this running, and we'll get that turned around. Maybe do a little, I ain't gonna do a lot of cleanup, but just a little cleanup through here so the Bronco can come this way, and we'll try to get that back bumper off. It looks a little bit different now. I may actually clean up and push it further towards the Healy, since we're mainly working on this side. That way I got a little bit better light coming down on it, and I'll have all this room here. I don't know what I use that room for. Maybe to go through all this stuff, buy a table, and start selling stuff. Anyways, we'll get back there and try to cut that hitch off and try to break those bolts loose. And also, kind of not really a tip, but if y'all have these type of I'll show you a better picture of them, of tire dollies. It's easier if you can lift up on them and turn them, because if they got a lot of weight on them, the wheels don't want to swivel. If you lift up a little bit, they'll swivel a lot easier. I don't know if you can tell, but I was trying to lift it up just enough to get a little bit of weight off of them. So when it was all together and had the engine in it and everything else, I could hardly turn it, because the wheels, especially these are, I won't say cheap, but they're Harbor Freight ones, and they're not the best, but they work, and they're, I forgot how much they were. I think maybe $60 for all four of them, something like that, or maybe $100 for all four of them, something. But anyways, they'll work, but you'll have to lift up when you turn, and you may have to kind of shove it a little bit. I don't know if that's the way with the rest of them, but with those, yeah, easiest way is to, if you can, lift up and push it. That way the wheels can turn. Anyways, let's get back there and see if we can cut that loose and break those bolts loose. Okay, if you don't remember what we're kind of dealing with, actually I might just cut it here, straight across here, and then we'll try to clean this up later. But you can see that somebody welded this piece of flat bar to that, I guess that back cross brace between the frame rails. Come out, you know, drilled holes, and then welded a piece of that to the bumper. I guess to give it stability, more stability up and down. Seems to me like they did a pretty good job of welding, so we'll just try to cut it straight through here, and then we'll try to break these bolts off. And there's, I don't know if you can see up there, that one, and then two on the other side, and that will give us access to that area right there that I kind of want to look at a little bit better. It looks like I need to replace a floor brace back here. It's right here, it's kind of rotted through, but that'll give us access to look at this panel and what all this looks like through here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this first, and then we'll try to break these loose. All right, we got this. Well, pretty much separated. I got a little spot right there. Go ahead and get that right. Yeah, see, that's free now. Don't know if you noticed, but Finally decided to use these. Big improvement. I can actually hear without ringing after I get done using that. So another safety item that I would recommend is hearing protection, especially if you want to hear. I wear those mowing. Wife kind of got on to me because I didn't have them on, and she made me realize that if I keep doing that, there maybe one day I could possibly not hear her or the children. So I'm gonna start wearing these every time I do something that is noisy, and wear these every time I cut and or do anything that has any kind of sparks or anything that has anything flying off of it. I mean, that could involve, you know, wood, sawdust, and such. But I'm going to be more safety conscious, like I said before. Okay, that being said, we got this loose. Now I'm going to try to find the right wrench size and break these 4 bolts loose. Hopefully that won't fall on me and break a bone or something, but we'll see what happens. Well, I don't think a wrench is going to get it. So they welded this one right here to the bumper. I could probably get, let me show you what I mean. And they welded that one to the bumper. This one I may be able to get to. This one under here, they welded, looks like they might have well, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I can get to that one. Thought they welded that nut to that piece they put in there. Might be able to try that one. And that one just spins, and not sure if the head on that one is what it is, so definitely gonna have to cut this one. I don't know why they did that. I mean, it looks like that would just come off there, but who knows. So let's cut this one loose and see what else we need to do. Oh goodness. For any non-Bronco owners, the license plates on these pop out. So when you have the huge dirt dog's nest behind my handle, when you have the tailgate down, you can still see the license plate, which I think is pretty cool. There's another dirt dog's nest. And I have smashed my finger between this and the spring back here, so if you put it down, be careful. I thought that was always pretty neat. Looking at this back here, we got a gap here, and if you go on, either this bumper's not straight, which it looks like maybe it's not because of that, or the frame's not straight, which the bumper don't look like it's been damaged. So it's kind of concerning. I noticed that before, but I guess I forgot about it. You can see again how close it is there and how not close it is there. So anyways, we'll so I'll try to cut this one loose. See if I can pop this one off, and might cut that bottom one off. Might cut this bottom one off, but I'll see if I can get a wrench to fit that one. All right, new plan. I believe I can get this bottom one off. And I'm gonna cut that right one. You can see it right there. Probably just gonna try to cut underneath that dome, cut that completely off. Same way for that one, because it's, I don't know, I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna try to get underneath it and cut the bottom one off too, because it just spins. So let me get this one out right quick, and then we'll cut the rest and see if that will come off. That one's just spinning too, so looks like we're gonna cut all of them off. I'm gonna try to get them all tonight, but I may get two tonight and get the rest of them next time, because so this temperature's dropping out here and it's starting to get pretty cold, and it's already past midnight. So let's try to get these two off over here. Well, that took entirely too long to do. Kind of messed my bumper up, but I think by looking at it, I mean, I could probably fix that, but I think the bumper's bent. It's bubbled up through here a little bit, but so that took me. I probably won't get to this one. Probably get that one next time. And if I get out here early enough, try to get those two out and the bumper off. But I think for right now that'll do it for me. Don't know if you can see when I was hitting it, kind of looked over this way. I guess a mouse is living in my frame rail, and it fell down and darted off that way. So I'm gonna have to get some traps or something out here. But anywho, yeah. I guess those are pretty high grade steel bolts, because it almost chewed my whole disc up. And I got another one over here that we can use to get the rest of them off with. Hopefully they go a little bit quicker and smoother than that one. I think that'll do it for me tonight. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting kind of cold out here. Didn't get a whole lot done, but now I kind of know what we're up against when we have to cut those bolts off. We'll continue on that next time. I'm still kind of researching the pan and everything. Definitely gonna notch it out up here, and that way we can push it over that way, and probably cut that bottom flange off too, and probably split the corners and bend them out. That probably be what I do. And since we got a flanger that will punch and not flange, I might use the punch to punch spot weld holes. And also, forgot who mentioned this, but they said that I should replace the body mounts before I do this, so it'll be tight. We may attempt to do that before we put the pan in. There's 2 body mounts in the front, 2 body mounts here in the floor, 2 body mounts right behind the floor, then 2 body mounts in the back. So if I do my math right, that's 8 total. I believe I got 8 bolts and 8 pairs of body mounts. So we might tackle that before we put the pan in. That way everything's up where it needs to be. I think I can take all of them out and slowly work my way back with them. Like, I think I get my cherry picker, maybe lift the front end up a little bit and put those in without distorting it too much, hopefully. If that's wrong, then let me know. That's my plan right now. And then we'll continue on, but really want to see that back portion of the Bronco where we found the crack. See what we're dealing with there, in case we need to order some metal. Like I said before, I've made a little bit of money off some sports cards. I'm going to get those, that money I made, reinvest it into 2 other cards to flip and hopefully make some money to last us through the winter. And hopefully all this stuff I can get sold and put towards the Bronco. But anyways, I don't know, this is kind of weird, but since Sparkles is here with me now, I've been, you probably didn't hear me, but off camera I've been talking to him, and it's kind of helping me. So if you hear me talk to Sparkles, just not paying attention to it. It's just me kind of dealing with it, and it does make me feel better. It makes me feel like he's closer, and it gives me something, you know, him to relay thoughts and ideas to. But yeah, if you hear me talk to him, just pay no mind to it. It's just me kind of still coping and dealing with it. It's gonna take me a while, like I said, but he's here. I don't know where I'm gonna put him, but I'm gonna try to put him somewhere where I can see him, but be out of the way as to not get any kind of dirt or dust on him. Paint. May have to may put him back over there with all my die cast and stuff. But we'll find a spot for him. Like I said, he's not going anywhere for anytime soon. I'm just not ready to do that yet, and he needs to be here with me for a good while. But anyways, kind of sorry I left you on a bummer note, but like I said before, I think I'm going to keep this Bronco like this, kind of push it back towards the Healy a little bit, and that way we have better light on it and we can see a little bit better. Those two lights right there put out pretty good light straight down. You can kind of see it on the Healy back there, so that'll be directly on what we're working on, and that'll give us a lot of room here, hopefully to be clean. But if I do have to bring the car in, we can, because I did have this over here before, and the Camaro parked in here at one time. So if we need to, we can bring in, like I said, that golf cart needs to be looked at. And I don't know why I'd be bringing it in, but one of my trucks, if something drastic happened with this and I couldn't move further with it, which I don't see that happening, but we'll have room to bring in stuff. Like I said too, I got a whole new front end, excuse me, for the Camaro to lower it down and fix the steering, which I'd like to get that on it before that stuff starts rusting and rotting. But I'm not driving the Camaro because I has a busted windshield, and I'm afraid to take the windshield out of it because there's going to be rust all the way around it. I know it. And I have to get that fixed. And I don't want that in here when I'm trying to finish the Bronco. So until I get a bigger shop, it'll probably just be the Bronco in here. But anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for... I just want to say thank you for all y'all's kind words on the last video. I know it probably bummed some people out. It's just something I needed to do, and like I said, I'm getting better. It's a lot better now that he's here with me. I apologize if it did make anybody sad or upset. I mean, like I said, it's life. Stuff happens. It's out of your control. You know, you can do everything you can, but it's just up to his little body, and it couldn't deal with it. So it is what it is. Like I said, my daughter's dealing with it pretty good. She hadn't really mentioned him that much or at all. I did think I hear her mention it today before she went to sleep, but it wasn't nothing like, where is he or what. It may have been she might have saw a sparkle somewhere, but I know there'll be a time when she does say, you know, where is he? And that's going to be tough to deal with again. But I don't know if any of y'all have lost a pet, you know what I'm going through right now. So thank you for bearing with me, and hopefully those videos like that are few and far between. But this platform, YouTube, has helped me a lot to kind of come out of my shell a little bit. I never liked pictures taken of me or even videos, and there really was taught to outgoing personality, you know, to go out there and talk to somebody new. But now I'm starting to get more into that. And like I said, if any of y'all see me out and about, don't hesitate to come over and say hi. Ask me about the Bronco. I'd really appreciate that, and I'd really like that. But anyways, you know, like I said, this platform has really helped me a lot, especially with Sparkles. That video really kind of didn't really do any kind of closure, but I mean, it helped me get through that initial, I guess, pain. It's still there, but it's not as bad. Like I said, he's here with me, so I think the majority of that was he's somewhere where I couldn't get him. But anyways, it'll take me a little bit of time, but like I said, working on the Bronco, it kind of cleared my mind, and I'm gonna do some stuff blacksmithing stuff on the side. I think it's getting kind of too cold to do any kind of resin. There may be, I don't know, I'll try, anyways, to do something like that. As a bonus, like I said, doing blacksmithing really helps me kind of clear my head, just like that did today. Especially, I mean, when I talk to him is like an old friend, so that kind of helped me out quite a bit. But anyways, if you made it through all this rambling, thanks for watching. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't think I missed a day since February of this year is when I started, so I'm going to try to make it a whole year without missing a day, and try to make it 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth, getting these projects done. This is the first time you've been on my channel. Sorry about my last video. That's usually not what this channel is about, but like I said before, I had to make a video over it. Usually something car related. I will dabble in a little bit of blacksmithing and some resin stuff, but that will be a bonus to the Bronco. The Bronco will be posted every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This may be posted, you know, anytime during the week. But anyways, I want to say thank you again to everybody that had, you know, nice words for me and encouragement, and it really meant a lot, and it really means a lot that y'all stuck with me through it. I figured I'd lose some subscribers on that one, and I did lose one, but I gained 2. So thank y'all a lot for subscribing and liking my videos and commenting. It really helps the channel out a lot. And like I said, if you do want to help the channel out, just please like, comment, and subscribe. That does wonders, and it really helps my channel get out there, and like I said, gives me more help on dealing with this mess. But anyways, I'm probably gonna come in tomorrow, talk to Sparkles a little bit, clean up, and try to get some of the stuff on the internet to be sold. But on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next.